Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are all doing well. Even if there's a challenge, we hope that the Spring Being will give us the strength and the mind and the brain to overcome it. Let me say, say any more comments, any more suggestions, any more share, more koso and share and my na amanfo dodo nso omo na omo nsua de. Thank you very much. We are very grateful. This is another episode, and actually the last episode about the prophecy of the jinns about the coming of Prophet Muhammad. This is the last episode actually. When I hear last one, I can't from when you movie away straight away to the birth of Prophet Muhammad and the surroundings, the dates, and the one or two things I see on and I discuss it. So let's finish this one and then we wait for that particular episode. Thank you very much. Now we've mentioned a lot of jinns. The way they claim, people claim that these jinns and the fetish priests, the bokers, the akonfors, both men and women, have prophesied the coming of Prophet Muhammad, and also the jinns, their spirit has also prophesied the coming of Prophet Muhammad. So all these guys, we mentioned them as you see in the previous video. We always say this: we don't impugn. We are not impugning any religion. We are not deteriorating any religion. We're not gonna do that. When we do that, what are we gonna gain? We're not gonna gain anything. But what we are doing is that we said, let us dig into distance. Distance are foreign tongues. Distance are foreign religions. So it is because of these religions that I was told that my ancestors are evil. Because of this religion that I was told that my ancestors are evil. It is because of this religion that I was told that black skin is evil. It is because of these religions that I was told that blacks don't fit anything than slavery. It is because of these religions that my people, Africans, suffered. It is because of these religions that Africa is still suffering. You can't take it out. When we speak, people think it's not religion. People think it's not religion that is problematic. What do you mean? Do you know what religion has caused us? If religion is not a problematic, Hajj is coming. Hajj, to go and kiss a black stone in somebody's country. People will be spending more than 10,000, is it 10,000? 100,000. People will be spending 100,000 cedis to pay and go for only 9 days to go and kiss Arabian stone. To go and circumambulate around a building, a shrine. And you think it's no problem. Meanwhile, the poor people in our community, the poor people, the young, the youth that got talent, the drivers, all these youth with skills and talent don't get anything. They don't have capital to start anything. And we are talking about these religions that you are claiming. When you build a mosque, you have employed only one person. It is the imam that will eat out of the mosque. When you build a mosque, you have employed only one person. Well, but when you create a job, you employ more than one person. Now, do you understand our pain? Look at the mosques around. So when we talk about religions and we want to expose the other side of this religion, you should understand us. My ancestors are not evil. My ancestors are not evil at all. My ancestors will not go to hell. Hell to hell with the God that punish people and threaten people with hell. I don't care. I don't give a damn. My ancestors are not evil. They can never be. Black skin is power. The first human being on earth, the first Homo sapien on earth is black. Yes, so my ancestors are not evil. I'm proud African. African forever. Yes, I belong to Akebula. You can't deceive me. We have been deceived for a long time. We've been in distance. Do you think that if it were to be someone that is doing distance, do you know how many debates that people will be calling for? Well, people will be calling him. Sometimes when I see people coming to write on my in my comment section that so they call one name, so Salis or Sadiq or whatever has called you for debate and you've run away. If called you for debate, you've run away. If you look at my face, don't you see a smart person? Do you think I'm dumb? Look at the period when I was called for debates. Do you think I'm dumb? Do you think I'm dumb? Okay, why is he not calling now? Why is anybody not calling? Most people know what I can do. They know me. We've been in this thing. Do you know how long we've been in it? Do you know how long we've been an imam? Do you know how long we've been reading these things and preaching? So we know what we are talking about. My ancestors are not evil. We don't care about any hell anywhere. That is the case of your God. He should take his hell. Now, the final part of the devils and whatever is what we want to discuss. This is going to be the last part of it. And then you relax and wait for the birth of Prophet Muhammad. And we will tell you all the circumstances, the nitty-gritties, the pros and cons, some of the things that are not going on. And in fact, to me, there's no concrete evidence that he was born on that date. And he himself, you can't tell, because the name Muhammad is not a name. When Prophet Muhammad was born, he was not called Muhammad. Just like the way his father was not named Abdullah. Nobody named Prophet Muhammad. He was not Muhammad. And in fact, the word Muhammad is not a name, it's a title. So definitely he has a name before the title. It's not a name. Muhammad is not a name, it's a title. If we check the root of the word hamd, coming from hamd, so you can be hamd. It's a title. Anyway, we'll get there. Now, I'm reading from this book. You know, all those jinn stories and the comfort stories and the fetish priest stories I've read, most of the stories were picked out of this book I'm going to read from right now. The book is known as Hawatiful Jinan, the whispering of the jinns. So I decided to, that is the way I planned the thing. This is why I planned it. I read from the series, and then I want to read from the main book. Inside this book, you will see where Prophet Muhammad himself used jinn. It was reported in this book, Hawatiful Jinan. It was reported here that one day the companions were sitting with Prophet Muhammad, and another jinn came to speak in the air and shout that Prophet Muhammad is a liar. He is not a prophet. He is not a prophet. And then he went away, and people start to doubt the prophethood of Prophet Muhammad. And then there is another jinn who is a friend to Prophet Muhammad, and Prophet Muhammad called that jinn and told that jinn to go and look for the jinn that came, the demon that came to said Prophet Muhammad is a liar, look for him and kill him. So that jinn, the demon of Prophet Muhammad went to look for that demon. And then killed him and came back to stand in the air and speak that Prophet Muhammad is a genuine prophet, and that he has gone to kill that prophet, that jinn, that demon that came to say Prophet Muhammad is not a prophet. This story is here, a whole lot. I told you, we have the equipment, we have the material of what we are talking about. We are ready, we are prepared. We have the accoutrement, someone will say. So we know what we are talking about. Now let's read some story here. Now this is I think let me tell you the page. This is page 60. This is starting from page 60. It is a story that the reason why I'm reading this particular story is because of someone is in the story that this person will be important to us later in other videos that we're gonna do. Now listen, the stories are there many. This is story number, or hadith. They are hadith actually. It is hadith. It is prophetic narrations. This is hadith number 17 in the arrangement of the book Hawatiful Jinan. Go look for it. You get it. It's there. Hadathana Abdullah. This is what the reporter is saying. Abdullah has told us. Abdullah bin Muhammad al-Balawi. Abdullah, the son of Muhammad al-Balawi, Hadathana, has told us. Qala, he says, Thana Umaratu bin Zayd. Umaratu bin Zayd has also reported and told us. Qala, Hadathani Abdullah bin al-Ala. And this Umara also got the information from Abdullah bin Ala. and Hisham bin Urwa. Abdullah bin al-Ula got the information from Hisham bin Urwa. Got the information from Hisham bin Urwa and Abihi, and Hisham got the information from Urwa, got the information from Abihi, his father, and Jaddatihi, and Urwa also got the information from his grandmother. Who is his grandmother? Asma bintu Abi Bakr. Asma bintu Abu Bakr. Asma, Abu Bakr's daughter. Asma. The name you call in Zongo, Asma, that is the name, Asma. And Asma means names. One person is called names, Asma. Even though it has a different meaning actually, but the first meaning, the general meaning is names. Now, Bint Abi Bakr, call it, she said, كان زيد بن عمرو بن نوفل وورقة كان زيد بن عمرو بن نفيل وورقة بن نوفل. Zaid, the son of Amr, the son of Nufail, and Warakatu bin Nawfal. Warakatu bin Nawfal, this name is common to you, right? Yes. Warakatu bin Nawfal was the uncle of Khadija, the first wife of Prophet Muhammad. Warakatu bin Nawfal. So these two, Zaid, the son of Amr, and Warakatu bin Nawfal, يذكران أنهما أتيا النجاشي بعد رجوع أبرهة من مكة. An incident took place in Mecca. That was the incident of Abrahatu, the leader, the army commander of the Abyssinians in Arabian Peninsula, came that they wanted to destroy the Kaaba. That is few months before the birth of Prophet Muhammad. According to some narrators, it is 1 month before the birth or 2 months. They've said a whole lot of things. He came to destroy the Kaaba and he couldn't do it, so he went back. So Zaid bin Amr, Zaid the son of Amr, and Warakat bin Nawfal went to Najashi, the king. Negus, it is a title, not the name, not a name. Najashi in English is Negus. It's a title of the kingdom. It's a title of king. Anybody that is ruling Abyssinia at that time, that is Najashi. Just like the way Pharaoh or Pharaoh is a title. That is why we are telling you that when you say Pharaoh and Moses had an encounter, which of the pharaohs are you talking about? Pharaoh is already a name. Pharaoh is a title. There are more than 100 and something pharaohs in Egypt. So which one had an encounter with Moses? So you see, when we told you these stories are not adding up, you think we don't like you. We are telling you to check and flip the other side of your religion, and you think we don't like you. Now, Najashi, so they went, Warakat bin Nawfal and Zaid bin Amr went to Najashi. From Makkah, they went to Najashi after the army commander, Abrahatu, couldn't destroy the Kaaba. Qala, they said, when they went to him, فَلَمَّا دَخَلْنَا عَلَيْهِ, when we entered in the palace of Najashi, Qala, Najashi said, Usduqani ayyuhal Qurashiyani. Oh, you two Quraysh people, I want you to be honest and truthful with me. I want you guys to be honest and truthful with me. I want to ask you something. I want you guys to tell me the truth of what I want to ask you guys. هل ولد فيكم مولود أراد أبوه ذبحه? Is there any baby that has been delivered for you in your town, and that baby, his father nearly slaughtered him? This is the question of Najashi. فَضُرِبَ عَلَيْهِ بِالْكِدَاهِ فَسَلِمْ. And then a cast has been, a slot has been casted upon him, and then he was not slaughtered. وَنُهِرَتْ أَنْهُ جِمَالٌ كَثِيرًا. And they slaughtered, instead of him, they slaughtered Jimal, plenty camels, on behalf of him, ransomly. Kulna Nam. Amr bin Nawfal Zayd ibn Amr and Waraqat ibn Nawfal said, we said to him that yes. Qal, and then the king of Ethiopia said, فَهَلْ لَكُمَا إِلْمٌ بِهِ مَا فَعَلْ? Do you have any, currently, do you guys have any idea about this boy, this baby, or this boy that was supposed to be slaughtered, was supposed to be sacrificed? Do you have any idea about him? Kulna, we told the king, that is Zayd ibn Amr and Waraqat ibn Nawfal are now speaking. Kulna, we said to the king, Tazawwaja imra'atan yuqalu laha Aminata bint Wahab. That boy you are talking about, the boy in question got married to a lady called Amina, the daughter of Wahab. Wa tarakaha hamilan wa kharaja, and the boy left his wife with pregnancy and he left. Qala, and then the king said, Fahal ta'lamani wulida amla? Do you know, do you have idea whether the lady called Amina, who is the wife of this boy that's supposed to be sacrificed, do you guys have an idea whether she has given birth or not? Qala Waraqat ibn Nawfal. Waraqat ibn Nawfal said, that is Khadija's uncle, said, Ukhbiruka ayyuhal malik. Let me tell you something, dear king. Anni laylatan. And at a particular one night, Anni laylatan, one night, qad bittu inda wathanin lana. One night, in a particular night, I went to sleep closer to one of our idols, Waraqat ibn Nawfal, who we were told in Islamic books, in Islamic Sirah books and in Hadith books, that Waraqat ibn Nawfal was a pope. He was a priest, and he's the one who translated Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament, into Arabic. Went to sleep in a shrine closer to an idol. Innaha khurafat. Lana kunna nutifu wa na'buduhu. We do circumambulate around the idol and we worship that idol. Waraqat ibn Nawfal, the priest who translated Bible into Arabic, worship idol. Yate so yo in samitu min jawfihi, and I, Waraqat ibn Nawfal, heard from the inside of the idol. I heard the idol saying, Hatifan. The idol was whispering, and it is a poem. The idol was reciting a poem. This is what the idol said. Wulida an-nabiyyu fadhallat al-amlaku wa na'a ad-dalalu wa adbara al-ishraku. Now this is a poem. It's a one stanza. It's a stanza. According to Waraqat ibn Nawfal, he went to sleep in one of the shrines closer to one of the idols that they worship, and he heard the idol speaking. The jinn, the spirit, the idol is speaking. The devil, the Satan, is speaking that Wulid an-Nabiyyu, the prophet has been delivered. Fadallatil amlaku, and all the kings has been fallen. The prophet has been delivered, and all the kings of the world has been fallen, or all the kings has fallen. Wana abdalal, and all the wrongdoing, bad deeds, has been relinquished. Wa adbar al-ishraku, and shirk, which is monotheism. Monotheism, shirk, the belief of many gods, that one too has also been relinquished. After the idol has recited this poem, the idol fell on its face. Interesting. This is what Waraqat ibn Nawfal told the king. فَقَالَ Zayd ibn Amr ibn Nufayl, and Zayd, the son of Amr, said, Indi khabaruhu ayyuhal malik. Then Zaid said, I also have some information about the boy. I also have information about the boy. This is Zaid bin Amr speaking. Qala Hati. And the king, the Najashi, the Nebu said, I'm listening to you. Qala, he says, Inni fi mithl hadhihi al-laylati allati dhukira fiha hadithuhu. I also had an encounter in a particular night that Waraka has spoken about. Harashtu min inda ahli. I came out from my people, I came out from my family. وَهُمْ يَذْكُرُونَ hamla Amina. I came out of my people and I heard them talking about the pregnancy of Amina. Hatta ataitu Jabal Abi Kubais. And I came to a mountain called Abu Kubais. It's a mountain in Makkah. Uridul Khalwata. I wanted to go for circulation. Or in one Filipamuna Wakoyanadie. Khalwata fihi li amri rabani, because I had a problem, so I want to circulate. I want to take myself out of people and think about it and ponder about it. Idra aitu rajulan, and I saw a man. Yanzilu minas sama. This man was descending from the sky. This is Zaid bin Amr bin Nufail speaking. I saw someone descending from the sky. Don't forget, this in all the informations in this book is about the jinns, the whispering of the jinns. So whoever is coming from the sky is a jinn. If this person that Amr saw, Zaid bin Amr saw coming from the sky is a jinn, is a demon, then Angel Gabriel also is said to be coming from the sky. Does it mean that Angel Gabriel is also a demon? We will get there. Ubetin somewhere. Yanzulu minas sama, coming down from the sky. Lahu jinahani akhdarani. This entity that is coming from the sky has two wings. Akhdarani, green, two green wings. Ni wings no nataba inu a green color. All the angels are also described from the religious books that they have wings. Does it mean that those things we call angels are also demons? You go explain Taya. Fawakafa ala Abi Kubais. And this entity that descended from the sky has green wings, stood on the mountain that I wanted to go and sit on. That entity stood on the mountain. Summa ashrafa ala Makkah, and it faced on Makkah, looking the Makkah direction. Faqal, and the entity said, Dhalla shaytanu, Satan has been defeated today. Wa batalat al-awthan, and the idols has also been damaged. Wa wulid al-aminu, and the most safe one and the trustworthy is born. How has been delivered today. Now, in other words, with the delivery of Prophet Muhammad, Satan adin kukuo, aka Shaitan, aka Iblis, wadin kukuo, wabatalatul awthan, and also al-awthan, the idols has also been crushed. Fine. Thumma nashara thawban ma'ahu, and this entity spread it a particular cloth. It spread a cloth. Wa ahwa bihi nahwa al-mashriq wal-maghrib. This entity spread the cloth, and the cloth went to the sunrise, the end of sunrise, and went to the end of sunset. Like, do we really have something like sunset and sunrise? That's the sunset. Okay. Fara'aytuhu qad jallala ma tahta as-sama, and I saw this entity jallala ma tahta as-sama. The cloth that the entity used to cover has covered everything that is under the sky. Tahta as-sama. Wasata anurun kada an yakhtifa basari, and a light has brightened out of the, a radiant light has brightened out of the cloth, and the light nearly spoil, or the light nearly damaged my eyes for me. وَهَالَنِي مَا رَأَيْتُ. So I became frightened of what I saw. وَخَفَقَ الْهَاتِفُ بِجَنَاحَيْهِ حَتَّى سَقَطَ عَلَى الْقَعْبَةِ. And the entity flew with its wings, and it came to fell on top of the Kaaba building. I hope you guys are listening. Fell on the Kaaba building. فَسَطَعَ لَهُ نُورٌ أَشْرَقَتْ لَهُ تِهَامًا. And then a light also splashed from at the top of the Kaaba, and it spread in all the Arabian Peninsula. Waqala. And then the entity said, Zakatil Ardu, the earth has been purified by the birth of Prophet Muhammad. The earth has been purified. Wa addat rabi'uha, and the fulfillment and the fruitful of the earth has been brought back. Wa awma ila al-asnam, and this entity pointed to the idols of Kaaba, allati kanat al-Kaaba, the idols that are at Kaaba. Fasakatat kulluha, and all of the idols fell down and broken into pieces. Fasakata, all fell down and broken into pieces. This entity destroyed the idols of Kaaba, but yet still in Sirah, Prophet Muhammad came in Mecca to destroy idols again. I don't know, maybe after those idols were destroyed by the entity, somebody brought the idols back. I don't know. Innaha mukhaddirat. Qala al-Najashi, and after Zayd bin Amr said this, and Najashi, Negus, the king of Ethiopia, said, Wayhakuma. This is interesting. Ukhbirukuma amma asabani. Then let me also tell you something that I saw that I think has connection with what you are telling me right now. Inni lana'imun fil layla. Now Najashi, Negus, the king of Ethiopia, is about to narrate his part of the story. Inni lana'imun fil laylati allati dhakartuma. The same night that you guys saw this thing, the same night I was also asleep in my room, and I also saw something strange. How did the king know that it is the same night? Maybe that question should be directed to the owner of the book, right? I think so. But I think you need to answer it too, because you believe in those things, right? You believe in them. Zakartukuma fi kubbati waqti khalwati. I was sleeping at my circulation time in my palace. إذ خرج علي من الأرض عنق وراس. As I was sleeping, I had a dream that a neck and a head appeared from the earth in front of me. Etre any ekon nkwa epie efi asasimu. Epie fi asasimu. My producer signal me. Epie fi asasimu. Unukun waras. Unukun waras kharaja min al-ard. Came out. A head and a neck alone came out from the earth. Wahuwa yakul. And this neck, the head on this neck is saying this to me. Halal wailu bi ashabil fil. The destruction has befallen the people of the elephant. Who are the people of the elephant? The people of the elephant are the soldiers of Abraha who wanted to destroy Kaaba. Halla wailu bi ashabil fil. A destruction has befallen the people of the elephant. Ramatuhum tayrun ababil. The bird of Ababil has thrown some stones to them. Tayr al-Ababil. Tayr al-Ababil. You know Alam Tara Kaifa, right? Now listen to this head on a neck which has no body is speaking. Now listen to what this neck is saying, and then listen, and then you go back and read Alam Tara Kaifa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. Now he says halal wailu bi ashabil fil. Just like Alam Tara Kaifa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. Then the head on the neck is saying destruction has befallen the people of the elephant. Ramatuhum tayrun ababil. The bird of Ababil has thrown them, has hit them with bihijaratin min sijil, with stones of a burnt clay. The bird has hit them with the stone of a burnt clay. Halakal Ashram. Abrahatu, who is known as Ashram, has been killed. He has been dead. He has been killed. He's dead. Al-Mu'tadil Mujrim. And this Abraha, Ashram, is a criminal. Wulid al-Nabiyul Ummi. The head on the neck, which came from the earth, is speaking. Wulid al-Nabiyul Ummi. The 18th prophet, or the unlettered prophet, was born. Al-Harami, who is coming from the sacred land, that is Makkah. Al-Makki, who is also coming from Makkah, a sacred land of Makkah. Man ajabahu sa'ida. Whoever followed this prophet will be the lucky one. Waman abahu. Whoever denied his message, anida, will be the most useless person. A head with a neck coming from the earth. This can only be seen in cartoon movies. Yes, this is the thing. Now, this is the story. And all these things are seen as prophecies about Prophet Muhammad. Now, let me finish the story for you. After the neck and the head has told me this, it went back into the earth, fagab, and it disappeared. Fadhahabtu usihu falam utikil kalam. I woke up and I wanted to talk. I couldn't talk. Warumtul qiyam. I wanted to stand up. Falam utikil qiyam. I couldn't stand up. Fakaritul qubbata biyadi. And I used my hand to hit my room or my palanque or whatever. Fasami adalika ahli. And my people heard me. My family heard me. Fajauni. And they came to my aid. Fakultu. And I told them, Ujubu anil habasha. I want you guys to create, to separate me, to take me out of, or to separate me and the Habasha and the Ethiopians. I don't want to be a king anymore. Fahajabuhum anni. And then I told them not to allow the Ethiopians or Abyssinians to see me. They should take me to a hidden place. And they did that. Fahajabuhum anni. Thumma utlika an lisani wa an before I'm able to speak and before I'm able to walk. Now, I don't know how he's able to tell them that they should distance the Abyssinians from him if he couldn't talk. But yet, the story is here. So these things are said to be the preambles, the prophecies of all the demons in Arabian Peninsula. To extend that a demon spoke to a demon spoke to Negus, the king of Ethiopia, the Abyssinian king, about the birth of Prophet Muhammad. This is what they are saying. My question still stands. What is the connection between the prophet who is coming from Allah, who is light, and the jinns, the demons who are coming from Satan, which is darkness? What is the connection? It's like Allah is the same as Satan and Satan is the same as Allah. If that is the case, then Prophet Muhammad is the same as the Akonfuo, the fetish priest of Arabian Peninsula. He is the same as them. There is no difference, because it's like they are working together. If not, how did they go to know? They seem to have more knowledge about him. This is it. This is the last part of the prophecies of the jinns and the demons and the satans of Arabian Peninsula about the coming of the Prophet Muhammad. The next video is going to be about his birth, the date, and the confusion surrounding it. Thanks for watching. Share it, comment, let other people have it. Thank you very much. Your suggestions are welcome. Until we meet again, I'll say to you, bye-bye.